Hi, I'm Trinity Wave, and today I have a set of drills for the Game Changers dance choreography. The drills today will help us improve our dance moves for the dance choreography. So if you're ready, grab a hip scarf and let's get started. Okay, so let's get started today in our belly dance stance. So feet are parallel, knees slightly bent. We're going to tuck the pelvis under slightly. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. From here, we're going to lift the chest, engage the core, lift up the elbows, bring the front of the chin back slightly, and lift the crown of the head up towards the sky. This is our belly dance stance. So try to remember this stance when we're doing our moves today. Great job. Roll the shoulder blades back and down, bend the knees. So today we're going to get started with the hips. Today we're going to get started with our hip lock in place, and I'll show you this first. So we're going to do this for 3 rounds of an 8 count here. Come into belly dance stance, and let's begin. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep lifting through the crown. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great job. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. So our next move is a hip lift. You can watch first. So we're going to do 8 on each side, starting with the left foot. So we're going to turn to the side slightly so we get a nice side angle. The left hand will frame the left hip, the other hand will be up. So let's do an 8 count here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. The motion's coming from the internal oblique. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great job. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. Now let's switch sides. So now the right heel is going to be up, turn to the side. And here, right hand comes down, left hand comes up, and we'll do our 8 count here. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1 and 2. Motion's coming from the internal oblique. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great job. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. Now here we're going to do singles to each side, so you can watch me first. We're going to do a total for 8 here, switching sides. So starting with the left. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We go 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Arms come out. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Great job. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. So that was our hip lift singles to each side. Okay, so now let's move on to the chest. So our first chest move is going to be a chest shimmy. So you can watch first. So it's just a quick motion here with the chest. So you're just doing that shoulder punch that we did, but increasing the speed here. Let's go over this together. Belly dance stance. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. Let's try this again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great job. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. So now we're going to add this chest shimmy with a lean forward and back. So you can watch first. Okay, so let's do this together now. So we're going to bring the left foot forward slightly, keeping a slight bend in both knees. We're going to rock forward and back, forward and back. Coming to our belly dance stance. We'll go 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great job. Let's come to parallel and roll the shoulders back and down. Keep breathing. So now let's go to the other side now. So right foot comes forward, keep a slight bend in both knees. We'll rock forward and back with that chest shimmy. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1 and 2, 3, 4. Great job. Feet come parallel. We'll roll the shoulder blades back and down. Great job. Now we're going to step out, and we're going to do our wide angle chest dip, 3 to each side. So it'll look like this. So let's begin. Three, 4, 5, and 6. Great job. Now we'll step in. So now we're going to add our shimmy to our hip lock. So we'll do a shimmy for a 4 count, and we'll do a hip lock for an 8 count. After that, we'll add the shimmy and the hip lock together for an 8 count. So let's begin here, feet parallel. We're going to that shoulder shimmy for 4. Come into your belly dance stance, and we'll go for a 4 count. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Hands come down to frame the hips. 8 count for a hip lock. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. You're doing great. So next we're going to do that 8 count for a hip lock. We'll start that and then we'll add our shimmy. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3. Add the shimmy. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. Great job. So let's do that one more time just for fun. One more 8 count. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3. Add shimmy. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. Great job. Okay, so now we're moving into hip drops. So I'm going to demonstrate the hip drop first, and then we'll do 8 to each side. Let's go over this together. So we're going to turn to the side to get a nice angle. We're going to lift the left heel up, and keeping the hands on the hips, we're going to have to lift our hip first in order to drop it. We can keep that heel lifted as we drop the hip. So heel lifts the whole time, and we go lift and drop. Lift and... As you drop, you can even sit a little bit farther back down. 2 rounds of 8 on each side. So let's try this together. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. We go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Great job. So let's turn to the other side now. So now on the right side, we're doing the same thing. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. We go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Great job. Step out. Do a little wide angle chest dip here, and then we'll step in. And this time we're going to alternate doing our hip drops to each side, so I'll show you first. Okay, so we're alternating our singles. So we're going to step, lift, drop, switch, lift, drop, switch, lift, drop, switch, lift, drop, switch. So let's do this for an 8 count with the hands on the hips, and then we'll lift the arms for the next one. So we'll go 4 on each side. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Step, lift, drop, switch. Step, lift, drop, switch. lift, drop, switch, lift, drop, switch. 2 more each side. Last one. Great job. Step out, out, wide angle chest dip. Step in, great job. Now let's add the arms here. So when our left foot steps out, our left hand is going to frame the hip, right hand comes up, and when we switch, same thing, opposite side. Okay, so now let's do that 4 to each side. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We go step, lift, drop, switch, step, lift, switch, lift, drop, switch, lift, drop, switch. 2 more. Last time. Great job. Step out, out, do a little wide angle chest dip. And let's move on. So now we're going to do a traveling hip drop. It'll look like this. So let's break this down together. We're going to start by traveling forward with our hip lock, and then I'll show you the rond de jambe back, and then we'll add our hip lock to the rond de jambe back. So let's get started. Left foot is going to step forward, turn to the side to get that nice angle. We're going to use the hands here, and we're going to go lift and drop, step down, switch, switch the arms, lift and drop. As we step forward, we switch the arms out and then turn. Turn to the side slightly, lift and drop. Step forward, feet parallel. So let's do that a little bit faster now. So at a mid-tempo, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Great job. So now I'm going to show you going back with the rond de jambe. I'm going to just show you the rond de jambe first, and then we'll do it together. Okay, so let's do this together, starting at the front. Well, we're going to bring the right foot forward, slide it forward. Then we're going to do a little semicircle back, bend the knees, transfer the weight. Semicircle with the left leg, bend, transfer the weight. Semicircle and bend, transfer the weight. Step to parallel. Great job. So I'm going to show you what it looks like with the hip drop now. Okay, so let's do this together. We're just going to do the hips first. Right leg comes forward, semicircle back, lift and drop the left hip. Semicircle back, lift, drop, semicircle, lift, drop. Feet to parallel. Now let's try it with the arms here. So let's start at the front. So left hand is going to come down, right hand is going to come up. Right foot comes forward, and as we come back, we go lift, drop, and switch, lift, drop, and switch, lift, drop. Feet parallel, arms come out. Great job. Now we're going to add both of those together. So our traveling hip drop forward and back. So let's do it together. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Lift, drop, switch, lift, drop, switch, lift, drop, switch. Feet parallel. Then we're going to go left hand frames, right hand lifts. Right foot comes forward, semicircle back, lift, drop, switch, lift, drop, switch, lift, drop, switch, feet parallel. Great job. Okay, so now let's step out, out, and we're going to do our wide angle chest dip for 2 to each side. So we're going to go chest dip to lift, chest dip to lift. Great job. Now we're going to step in, and we're going to do a shimmy for 4. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we're going to do 4 chest lifts. So imagine there's this little string attached to the heart, and a little angel's going to lift it up for 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great job. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. And breathe. So now let's practice doing our traveling hip lock forward and back, and then adding in the last part. So we'll do 2 of those wide angle chest dips, followed by our shimmy for 4, and then our chest lift for 2. So we'll start 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. We go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Step out, out, wide ankle chest dip to each side. Step in, shimmy for 4, and 2 chest lifts. Great job. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. Congratulations, you did a great job today with your belly dance drills. Now let's cool down. Great job. So today we're just going to have a simple cool down. So bringing the legs out wide. We're going to roll down for 4 and then hold. So keep a slight bend in the knees, hands on the hips. Inhale to drop the chest. Exhale to roll up, tuck the chin. Nice and slow and controlled. This next time we're going to stay down and hold. You can grab onto the ankles or the ground, whichever feels good for you. Keep the back of the neck nice and long. A few more breaths here, you're doing great. And on the next inhale, begin to bend the knees and round back up slowly. Congratulations once again on finishing your belly dance drills class today. I hope you come back and keep dancing. Love and light. Namaste.